For late drama, look no further than Eddie Howe's Bournemouth. For the 7th successive Premier League game, they saw a goal scored in the 89th minute or later, and this time it saved them from losing to Crystal Palace. It was Joshua King who stabbed the ball home with only a minute remaining of normal time, cancelling out a wonderful Wilfried Zaha strike at the Vitality Stadium. Zaha thought he had handed Palace a significant win in their fight for safety when he left two Bournemouth men on their backside and blasted the ball into the back of the net. But Bournemouth do not know when to give up. They were 1-0 down after a Luka Milivojevic free kick, then clawed their way back to 1-1 via substitute Lys Mousset. When Zaha made it 2-1 to Palace, they knew not to throw in the towel, and were rewarded by a late leveller by another sub in King. Bournemouth have been the kings of comebacks this season and have now won a league-high 18 points from losing positions. They are within touching distance of the magic 40 mark. The story for Hodgson's Palace lately has been one of big performances but no points. They gave Liverpool a run for their money last weekend, then conceded late and lost. It was the same against Manchester United and Tottenham Hotspur. Here they were without Christian Benteke because of groin injury, though some supporters saw that as a blessing given his form. With no other centre-forward to call upon, Hodgson used Zaha and Andros Townsend up front instead. After only 40 seconds, Bournemouth should have taken the lead when a Charlie Daniels cross fooled Mohamed Sakho. It found Callum Wilson, but the striker could not direct his shot on target. Palace's best chance came in the 22nd minute when Ruben Loftus-Cheek burst down the left wing and cut the ball back for James MacArthur. The midfielder's shot was goal-bound but blocked brilliantly by Nathan Ake. Zaha had been quiet by his standards and was getting wound up. He then decided to take his frustration out on Lewis Cook. The former Manchester United man got into a tussle with the England international, even dragging him along the ground by his foot. Referee Jonathan Moss must have left his cards at home. Shortly after the break, Palace were handed a chance when Jermaine Defoe fouled Yohan Cabaye dead centre of goal, 25 yards out. Milivojevic sent it up and over the wall, and it was 1-0 to the visitors. It was Milivojevic's 10th Premier League goal of the season and only his third that was not via the penalty spot. Moments later, it should have been 2-0. Zaha sent Patrick van Aanholt through and the Dutchman had only Izmirbegovic to beat with no defenders close to him. He took too long and the goalkeeper got a leg to his eventual effort. Then in the 62nd minute, Howe brought on Mousset. In the 65th, he equalised. It was all rather simple too. Ryan Fraser set Mousset up, he attacked it first time from 20 yards, and it was 1-1. Zaha had been quiet in front of goal, but he is one of those who you cannot forget about. In the 75th minute, he shoved off Dan Gosling, turned Fraser, shot from outside of the area and beat Begovic. Gosling felt he was fouled in the build-up, but Moss was having none of it. Yet there was still time for a further twist, and it came from another Bournemouth substitute in King. A corner was swung in, Steve Cook headed on and King tapped it in for 2-2. Another comeback,